Seems like every other day when you turn on the news, you see and hear about a victim of gun violence. Because of this, the United States needs to increase their gun control. They need to do this because gun control is relevant in the United States. The guns owned in the United States is vastly different than guns owned in other countries. The Second Amendment is outdated, and there are also simple solutions to this problem. Moving to why gun control is a relevant topic. In the fall, James Egan Holmes killed 16 people and wounded 58 with assault weapons. Also in December, there was a Sandy Hook shooting which took 20 innocent children's lives. Paul Barrett, who stated both of these statements, said that 20 tiny coffins might convince the United States that we need more gun control. I've just stated why gun control is relevant in the United States, and now I'll move to why or how the U.S. gun ownership is different than that of other countries. The U.S. has vastly different ownership of guns compared to that of other countries. The U.S. has 88.8 guns per 100 people in the United States. 3 other countries which are the closest to this are Sweden at 54.8 guns per 100, Switzerland at 45.7 guns, Finland at 45.3. These facts come from Fareed Zakaria. I just told you how the gun ownership in the United States differs from that of other countries, and now I'll move how the Second Amendment is outdated. The Second Amendment is outdated because of the original purpose was to avoid a standing army and rather have a ready militia. Adam Winkler says that people today have magnums, shotguns, and pistols compared to the unsophisticated bayonets that were used during the time of the Second Amendment. I just told you how the Second Amendment is outdated, and now I'll move to solutions. What can be done? Paul Barrett says that we can define assault weapons. Senator Dianne Feinstein proposed a ban which would limit the number of rounds that weapons could have. If the guns exceeded the number of rounds, civilians could not own them. Also, Paul Barrett suggests that the tightening of the federal background check system could decrease gun violence as well, because federal licensed firearm dealers cannot sell to felons, domestic abuse charges, or anyone that has been deemed mentally ill. However, private dealers can sell to whoever they wish. Because of this, we need a universal background check to be implemented. By doing this, it creates a fair ground for everyone in the gun business, as well as decreasing the criminal activity involved with purchasing guns. America needs more gun control because of the relevance of gun violence, gun ownership in the United States versus other countries, the Second Amendment being outdated, and solutions. Next time you turn on your TV and there's a gun debate on, listen carefully, and you might be persuaded into believing that owning or having more gun control in the United States is necessary.